Hi everyone, and welcome to the Code Club Summer of Sport live stream. This summer, we're inviting young people across the world to embrace the spirit of the sporting calendar and get coding. My name is Kat, and I'm connecting with you from Portsmouth in the sunny south of the UK. If you haven't already, make sure to say hi in the chat. Let us know where in the world you're joining us from today. And we'd also love to hear what you're excited about for today's live stream. I'm not giving away too much, but we have lots of exciting things planned. If this is your first time hearing about Code Club, then welcome. We are a global network of free coding clubs for young people aged 9 to 13, and we're a part of the Raspberry Pi Foundation, supporting a growing worldwide movement working to put the power of computing and digital making into the hands of people all over the world. You can check out codeclub.org to learn more about our mission and programs, and you can also have a look at our free fun coding projects as well. So make sure to add your comments into the chat. I see we've got Global who's already joined us. I love it. We have Lorna from sunny Scotland. Welcome, Lorna. We also have someone joining us from Uganda. Welcome, everybody. It's so great to have you with us. Make sure to keep adding your questions, your thoughts. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. So today we are going to be talking about the Summer of Sport. We're going to be sharing what it is and how you can take part as well. We have the lovely Zoe popping in a bit later to share some of the brilliant entries we've had so far. We also have the awesome Darren who'll be running a quick fun code along, and we're streaming today to Facebook, to Twitter and to YouTube as well. And your comments are coming through to us live, so make sure you keep sending them in. We'd love to hear from you. Just jump in, ask your questions. You can also chat to each other or share your Summer of Sport adventures and ideas as well. So make sure you keep adding your thoughts into the chat as well. Now, talking of the Summer of Sport, let's share a bit more about that. So with the Euro 2020 just finished, the Tour de France is also just finished, but the Olympics and Paralympics are currently running. There's lots and lots of sporting events that are taking place at the moment and lots of inspiration to get moving over the coming months. The Summer of Sport is a free and fun activity to help young people keep coding over the holidays and think about ways that we can stay active by celebrating sport. So we have 6 Scratch project ideas for young coders to try at home or as part of your club's coding sessions as well. Coders can complete any number of those projects as part of the Summer of Sport, but they can also have a go at creating something of their own that's original. Any of the Scratch projects on our website work as a great base for that. The only rule is that your final project has to be something to do with sport or with staying active. So make sure to check out the blog at rpf.io/Summer of Sport, where you can find all of the details. And when their sporty projects are finished, young coders can print out our participation certificate that looks just like this. This is my own little trendy one that I printed for myself today. And they can then submit their projects to our special Summer of Sport Scratch Studio, where they'll be able to see projects from other participants from all over the world. To add your projects to the studio, all you need to do is fill in a short form sharing the project URL, and we'll add your projects for you. It couldn't be easier. The Scratch Studio and form to share the final projects are all linked on our blog as well. You can find everything that you need at rpf.io/Summer of Sport. And there's the link for you on the screen as well. Actually, I think it would be a really good idea if we check out the Scratch Studio now. So my colleague Zoe is on the line. She's going to share some of the projects that we've seen so far. Zoe, are you there?
Hi, Kat.
Hi, Zoe. Where are you joining us from today?
I am coming live from Ely in Cambridgeshire.
Amazing. And what projects have you been enjoying in the Summer of Sport Scratch Studio so far?
Let's make a splash and dive straight into this project created by a young person in Iraq. I like how they've used the timer block to count down the dive. It's so clever and it just made me smile. And the next project we're moving on to is from Scotland, where a young coder is using code to predict the football scores. Clever, hey, Kat? It's a great take on our popular chatbot project.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, Zoe. And well done to the young coders who've already submitted those as well.
Absolutely. And make sure that you share your Summer of Sport projects with us, because we really love to see what you create.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Zoe. And we will hopefully see you later. Thank you so much for sharing those amazing coding creations. Bye. Thank you, Zoe. And now we're going to do some coding, which is very exciting. So we are very excited to have Darren lead us in today's code along as well. We asked our Twitter audience to pick a project that they would like to see for the code along. So today we can reveal that we'll be coding, drumroll please, Beat the goalie! Darren, are you there?
Hi, Kat. Yeah, I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the stream, Darren. We're very excited to code with you today. Whereabouts are you joining from?
Yeah, I'm here in sunny Ireland, which is nice for a change.
Amazing. Now, Darren, I know you're a rugby fan, but the people have voted, and we are doing the Beat the Goalie project. Is that okay?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's not a sport I'm very familiar with, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a try.
Fabulous. So before we get started, Darren, what does everybody need to code with us today?
Yep, so I'm going to walk you through the Scratch project. So in order to do that, we need to go to the starter project, which is at rpf.io/start29. And what you'll find there is my take on Beat the Goalie. So I've played around with this a little bit and made it a little bit different. And I'm going to talk you through how we put that together and hopefully have a bit of fun with it.
Brilliant. That's amazing.
Okay. So let's have a go at this. So what I've done is I've brought all the blocks that we need already into the project. So what we're going to do is just going to reconstruct them. Okay, guys. So we've got two simple sprites. We've got our football and our goalkeeper, and they're both going to do things as we put the code together. So we're going to start with our football and build our code for our football. Okay. So as I say, you'll see we have all of the blocks here. So the first thing we need to do is kind of order these and put them together. So we're going to use the command block from events, the when green flag click. This is the one that's going to initialize all of our code. Okay. So if you want to go and pull that one to one side, okay. And then the next one I need you to find is the one that says play sound referee whistle. And I want you to bring that up. And if you just hover it below the other one and let it go, so they go together. Okay. Let me just move some of these out of the way. And then what we're going to do is I want you to find the block that says go to X1, Y -140. And we're going to pop that one onto the bottom of our play sound. Okay. And what this is going to do is when we press the green flag in a little while, that's going to make we're going to get a referee's whistle, and it's going to make our football go to our penalty spot. Okay. And I've also built in some silly sounds into this. So next thing we're going to do is I want you to find the block that says repeat until, this one over here, and bring this over, put it onto our go-to for me. Okay. And what this is going to do is in a moment, we're going to put a couple of other blocks into this. And what this is going to do is repeat the actions of those blocks until we press our space bar. So that's what we'll do next. We'll bring in this key, space pressed. And if you hover that above this shaded area and then just let it go, that will go into that block for us. Okay. And then what we want after we've done that, guys, is we want to get our move 10 steps and pop that inside our repeat until. So what this is going to do is tell our football to move 10 steps, and it's actually going to move backwards and forwards across the screen. I'll show you that in a sec. And then we want to get the if on edge bounce this block, and we're going to put that onto the bottom of this one. So if you kind of hover it where the 10 is, it will just go in to there. And if you press your green flag, what you should see is the ball will start going across the screen. So hopefully that's working. If it is, we're doing well so far. Okay. And then we're going to, what are we going to do now? We're going to get this if then block, and we're going to pop that onto the bottom of our repeat until. Let me just move some of these out the way. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start building our code so that we know whether we've scored a goal or not scored a goal. So whether our goalkeeper has saved the ball or whether we've actually scored the goal. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is you'll see there's a block that says touching goalkeeper. We're going to bring that and put it into this shaded area on the if then. So we know now that if we're touching the goalkeeper, when we put in our commands in a second, it will tell it to do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have this start sound rattle is going to go inside our if area. And then this broadcast save, we're going to put onto the bottom of that. So what this is going to do is it's going to play the sound rattle if the goalkeeper saves the ball. And also it's going to broadcast a message over to our goalkeeper, where I already have some stuff here built that's going to display a message to say that he saved the ball, just to taunt you. Okay. So we're going to come back to our football. And we're going to put in some similar code now that if we score a goal, okay? So you start sound goal cheer. We're going to pop that into the else part of this block, and then the broadcast goal onto the bottom of that, okay? Cool. Okay. No, I missed a block somewhere. Yep, that's okay. We'll come back and catch that. Okay, and then what I want you to do, guys, this change score block, I want you to bring that and put it in between. Oh, let's just do that again so you can see what I actually did. I want you to bring it and hover it above this start sound. So it goes in between the start sound goal cheer and the broadcast goal. Okay. And then we have 3 blocks left. Okay, so we need to put these in somewhere. So we're going to take the change Y by 10 and put it inside the repeat 15. And this is the block that's actually going to tell our ball to move when we actually shoot. Okay. And what I want you to do with this one is we're going to bring this and we're actually going to put it in here. So if you just pull this if block away for a second, okay, and put this one here, and then just put them all back together, okay? And what should happen now, when you press your green flag, ball should move, and if we shoot, it should go to the goal. Now, it's not going to say whether we scored or not yet, because we need to go and change some of that code. But in order to make this repeat all of the time as well, we're going to put some of this code inside this forever block. So I want you to grab, shush. I want you to grab it from the go to, just drag all of that to the forever block and pop it in, and then just put it back over here, okay? And that will build our code for the football, okay? And then what I want you to do is come across to the goalkeeper sprite now. And we're just going to put some code together here now for those broadcast messages. So you know when it said goal or save. So this is very simple. We're just going to put this one to this. So the say goal to the goal one. The say save to the save one. And then what we also have here is 2 pieces of code that are going to allow us to move our goalkeeper back and forth to make it a little bit harder to score, okay? So we just put the change X onto the left arrow and the change X by 10 onto the right arrow. And then if I make mine bigger, fingers crossed this all works. What should happen is you've got a countdown timer that I already built in. So you're going to have 30 seconds to score as many goals as you can. And you can use the left and right arrows to move the goalkeeper. So let's see if this works. So we use the space bar to shoot. I can move the goalie. I was never this good at football. I think I've scored more goals now than I have in my whole life. And what it should do is it should count down all the way to 30, guys. And then you should hear the referee's whistle. And it will stop the timer and you'll know what your score is, okay? Now you can change some of these aspects. So, like I have with the stage, I've put in some sort of code there for you already. But yeah, you could change the speed of the goalie. So you could make the goalies move a little bit faster. You could make him move across the screen a little bit faster. You can add in your own sound. So I recorded a crowd sound and I put in a crowd sound. And also on the football, if you change by using this little white arrow, change it to goal, I put in a very South American football. Oh, which isn't working. There you go. But I put in one of those really elongated goal celebrations, but for some reason it's not working. So we'll leave it as the other one.
Amazing.
Yeah. So fantastic. I hope you enjoyed that.
That was brilliant. You scored so many goals, Darren. I mean, that was very impressive for someone who doesn't play football, I think. And we've had some really good comments. There was one comment I think Vasundhara in India asked, which was, how would we add another player if we wanted to put somebody else in that we can control?
Yep. So you can come down here to the to where you choose a sprite from, and you could go into people or whatever you want to add, and then you can just click on the person you want. So let's say I wanted to add an American footballer. I can just add him in. I can play around with his size by using this size area, make him bigger, make him smaller, and I can add in another person that way if I wanted to.
Amazing. So lots of chances to adapt the project if you want to change it.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's you can do what you like with it once you've got the basics.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Darren. Well, thank you for coding with us. Thank you for leading us through Beat the Goalie today. That was really good fun and I had a great time. So thank you, Darren.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much, guys.
Bye. We've had some amazing comments coming in during that. So shout out to from the Philippines. Hi there. Shout out from India, from Canada as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And welcome, Vasundhara. I hope we answered your question as well. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for today's Summer of Sport live stream. So just to share again that the Summer of Sport is open to all young people around the world. So make sure that you and your friends and your family all get involved. Remember that you can check out rpf.io/Summer of Sport. You'll find all the information you need there to start coding your projects as well and to share them to the Scratch Studio. We really want to see your finished creation, so make sure that you share what you make as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here for the Summer of Sport live stream. I had a great time today. I think that Zoe and Darren also had an amazing time with us as well, and I hope you did too. So see you soon. Take care, and thank you so much for joining us. Bye, everyone.